Welcome back everybody to another hobby review by Hans, and today we're going to blend a couple of hobbies together, which is something new and interesting here, huh? Photography and model building, which, okay, other than taking pictures of models, there are ways that these actually work together. So it's going to be a short video. I'm not going to go into my normal half-hour unboxing and detailed review stuff. I'm going to cover some DIY type of cameras. But before I get into that, so I am an amateur, mediocre photographer, and I do have a thing for older and quirky cameras. So if you do want to see more of this stuff on here, let me know. I mean, for instance, you know, my go-to film camera is my Nikon FE, which has been in the family since this thing was bought new in like 1981, 82. On it right now, I've got the 105mm f2.5 Nikkor lens, which is a gorgeous portrait lens, but it doesn't work well for what I do. Different topic. I recently picked this one up. This is an Exacta VX1000 with the Zeiss Pancolor 50mm f2. Beautiful camera. Love this thing. Ergonomic nightmare. My pictures are crap. Again, if you want to see more about that later, let me know in the comments. Regularly though, for my model work though, this is my normal camera. This is my Nikon, sorry, this isn't a Nikon at all. What am I talking about? This is my Pentax K70 with the 35mm macro limited DA star lens. I can't say enough good about this camera for macro work, model photography, things like that. You know, like we're doing here with this channel here. Again, I can cover that more in detail in later stuff. What we're talking about here though is DIY cameras, model kit cameras. Yes, that is a thing. So I'm going to go into detail on this little turd right here in a minute, but there are a surprising variety of these things out here. For instance, I have a couple here from Lomography. I've got their Lomo Mod #1, which is a cardboard camera. Lens isn't cardboard, the rest of it is. It takes 120 medium format film. We've also got their Constructor F from Lomography, which is a 35mm SLR you can build yourself. And then we got this thing. Oh God, this crappy little thing. So this is the Twin Lens Reflex camera, and this is what we're going to cover here today. So I said I am a mediocre photographer. I do get some occasional good pictures though. I know how to use the focus. I know how to, you know, do some composition. This guy, I wanted to give it a try. Try this whole DIY thing, right? So this camera, it's available out there, a whole different bunch of sources, a whole bunch of different names on it. But there's like 20 different names or so that you can buy this under. There actually is two different twin lens reflex cameras. So you might see one called a Blackbird Fly by Power Shovel or whatever their other name is. That's not this camera, okay? This camera is a different camera. I have no idea what's up with the Blackbird Fly. That's a separate review. This one is a steaming pile of dog shit. So realistically, so let's get down to brass tacks here, and why I'm gonna tell you don't do this stupid thing. So I figured, okay, I know how to build stuff. I'm handy. I can modify stuff. So I can see what I can do with this thing. I actually bought a whole bunch of these things to do like a series like that. Nightmare to put together. The lens on it, no idea what's going on with it. The shutter is terrible. Basically, it's like when you squeeze it resets the shutter. When you let go, it actually fires the shutter. It depends on how fast you let it go. So the shutter is actually variable. I have no idea how fast it goes. It is a waist level viewfinder. Honestly, it's the only thing in this camera that works. I mean, I was going to actually do a whole thing on this camera and what it takes to modify it and make it usable, because there's usability and ergonomics things that I could correct on this thing. Then I got my first pictures back. Hey, look, just let's be honest here. Nothing here is usable. I can't tell if this thing's focused or not. I can't tell if the film is advancing or not. It's got light leaks out the wazoo, and using the technical term wazoo there. It's one of those, it wouldn't have taken much to make this better. I mean, you can get the little Fuji quick snaps and stuff like that that would cost less than this, come with a roll of film and actually take decent pictures. But yeah, this little twin lens reflex camera kit, it's interesting if you want to put it together. If you want to take any pictures with it, don't waste your time. Just don't waste your time. It's just crap. Just utter crap. But do let me know though if you guys do want me to actually assemble these other guys here. The Lomo Mod #1 or the Constructor F, or there's some other DIY camera kits out there, pinholes, stuff like that, that from what I heard, some of them actually work. But that's where we're going to say here is the twin lens reflex camera. Like I said, it's a short video today. Steaming pile of crap. But if you don't want to see more on what I do with my photography, how to photograph model kits, things like that, just drop a comment in there, let me know what's going on. But yeah, like I said, as a model builder, as a photographer, other than this is going to go on the shelf and look interesting, it has no redeeming qualities. Avoid the twin lens reflex camera DIY kit, whether it says Haynes or whatever brand is on it. No, it's just utter pile of shit. Anyway, if you found that entertaining, like and subscribe. If I offended you, unlike, unsubscribe. Either way, like I said, let me know if you want to see me do more camera content, and we'll keep going on with the channel here. Sorry for the short video. Moving in a couple weeks, so everything's torn apart. Anyway, hobby reviews by Hans. Check it out.